Do you feel like this is a momentum builder to get back to what you guys were at the beginning of the season?
I think it's a great start. It's like, go back, watch the film. I feel like, we still left some out there. And if we just don't beat ourselves, I feel like we're a hard football team to beat.
The return of Joel, what did that mean to your guys' offensive line and your offensive line?
Well, I mean, he's a captain of this team for a reason. It's huge to have him back out there. I told him it was so, like, just seeing him in the huddle, it was awesome. So he's a heck of a player. He's a lockdown.
Watching him and Justin celebrate, jumping up and down and everything, what was that moment like?
That's huge. It just shows, the type of bond that they have, their friendship. And I know Justin trusts Joe over there, and Joe trusts Justin. So it's just great to have him back.
What about the balance from the beginning you guys were able to establish to just kind of dominate up front, run the ball, throw the ball?
That's huge. Being able to get the run game going is awesome. As a receiver, it's like, I'd love to throw it every time, but I understand the importance of it. And those running backs ran super hard tonight. Kimani, J-Pat, it was huge. It was great to see.
Your TD catch also, you were to break open. What happened on that play?
What is it?
Your TD catch?
Oh, yeah. Just had a go route, gave him a little something to the line, took off, just made a great throw.
How did you like the way Justin threw the ball tonight?
How did I like it?
Yeah, I mean, how
I thought it was great. I thought he played well, made some great throws, made some off-schedule throws, scrambling, and then tucked in and ran when he needed to. Thought he played great.
How good was it to see Trey Harris get his first touchdown?
It was awesome. Be able to get that first one now. I hope it all just springs open, and there's many more to come, and I know there will be. He's put in so much work, and just to come in as a rookie and ask to do the roles he does in the run game, moving from every position, it's a true testament to his hard work, and it's just awesome.
Your tight end now is becoming a key factor in the passing game.
Yeah, he's a
we
stud.
didn't know much about him.
No, I saw that in OTA's training camp, and I knew he was special, and he's getting his opportunity, and he's playing like a vet, so it's just awesome.
We feel great, but we feel like it's not about riding the highs and the lows. Obviously, we were just down last week, and now we're on a high right now. It's about staying even keel, being consistent, moving forward to the next week, getting another win.
It really made it tough for Carson Wentz. 40% of his dropbacks, you were in his face. Is that where it starts?
I mean, it starts with the game plan, right? The coaches had a scheme, and then it comes down to the players executing. And one thing that our coach said before this game even started was that we built this edge room for days like this, for games like this. This was the first time we had a full edge room, everybody healthy, and you've seen the impact that that happened out there. And so for me to have guys like that in front of me, I'm just, back there making sure I keep it clean for them, making sure they get enough time to rush the passer. And that's what we've seen today.
You talked about consistency. How do you build on this win for next week?
It goes back to day one. It's not about being, excited and happy that we had a good win. We celebrate the win this day, tomorrow, and then we get back to what we need to do moving forward. That comes down to just being consistent.
How much pride do you take? You overcame some adversity the last few weeks. You held them to 10 points. You win a lot of games in the NFL. You hold a team to 10.
Yeah, we understand what we have on that offensive side of the ball. That's really come down to. Our coach, I speak a lot about what our coach say because it's meaningful. Jesse Minter brought us together as a defense and told us we have a guy in Justin Herbert, and we have to do our part to make sure he can go out there and make the plays necessary to win the game. And so we understand as a defense, if we can keep a team below any number less than our offense, then we can get that win. And so for us today, we kept it to 10, and that was great.
Look, the theme looked to be getting after Carson Wentz really from the beginning of the game. What was talked about these last 3 days to really flip what happened on Sunday?
I mean, it didn't really have to do with this game. It was just really our room. We knew that we're a dominant room. And we have a lot of potential. It's time to change that to more production and getting after guys. So, Minnesota was just a team in front of us, and I'm glad a lot of guys got sacks. We need to get more sacks from Alvin or Bud, and then Tuli too. But we put a good showing out there. And I'm proud of the guys.
Tuli talked about Mack's leadership. What did Khalil say this week to really get you guys locked in?
He just kept it 100 that, it's time. The time is now. We're going to go for a little break, so why not end it with a bang? Mack's a leader. He's obviously done it at a high level for years. So when he talks, we all listen. Mm-hmm.
To see the complimentary football, when you guys are on the sideline, team didn't punt today. To see Justin move the offense, what was it like from your vantage point?
It's good for us, man. We got a lot of needed rest. They was driving the ball, and he was doing a good job passing it. Shut up, man. But, no, it's great to have a great quarterback like Justin, man. He keeps us off the field, keeps us fresh, and I'm looking forward to more of that during the season.
2 out of the last 3 games, 100-yard performance. Just what are you feeling about your game right now?
I mean, I feel good. You know, beginning of the season I was fresh. You know, so my body felt good. You know, we had a great plan, and O-line did great.
What did it mean to have that big 76 back?
It meant a lot. Just to see him on the field, just to feel his presence, and then obviously how he plays is one of one. You know, so it was great to have him back.
How do you think you guys did protection-wise against the Vikings blitz?
I think we did pretty good. I mean, obviously, like, you have to watch the film to see the whole big picture and really how well we protected Justin. I definitely think, like, beginning of the game, he was getting way too many hits. I think later on in the game, as we got going, we did a better job of it, just overall as a unit.
How much did his mobility help in that aspect of it?
I mean, it was great. I mean, he had like 50 yards rushing. You know, anytime you have a quarterback like that, it definitely helps the offense.
Season high rushing yards tonight. Just how much confidence does that give you guys in the backfield, considering you guys are without Mario and Hampton too?
I mean, it definitely gives us confidence. You know, I feel like teams kind of don't expect us to run the ball because we're out of, you know, our top 2 backs. Top 3 actually. You know, now that Hassan's out too, but it was just great to get the opportunity.
What was going through your mind when they changed that pick 6 and you guys had the ball back and you scored a touchdown?
I mean, it was just a big momentum shift. You know, it was good. I always thought that it was incomplete, so yeah.
At anything, like, you know, progress must progress, and I just feel like, man, you just keep sitting up there getting better each and every day. Like, don't let the outside noise or external factors sit there and affect your mindset and stuff like that. You just sit there and put your head down and keep working. 'Cause at the end of the day, it will show.
And that gave you motivation?
Of course. But the motivation for today was, you know, after this past game, you know, I felt like I played my worst game this past game, and news got even worse, you know, hearing that my grandma passed away after a game. And, you know, just it's okay. But just taking that motivation, like, you know, at the end of the day, like, yeah, it's tough, but you got a job to do. You know what I mean? Like, just knowing the woman that she was, she wouldn't want me to be down. She would want me to sit there and give it all I got. And, you know, one thing I just kept saying this whole week, and especially during the game, you know, I just want her to be with me. You know, to sit there and just give me the strength to keep going and stuff like that. Not that I was expecting a miracle to come out here and have a good game, but just sit there and give me the strength to keep going. You know, coming on a short week, you know, the biggest thing is the physical, how your body gonna feel and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like, your mind can do more than what your body can do. So if the mindset's in the right place, everything else gonna sit there and take care of itself.
So this game was for her?
I would say that, but regardless of what, like, I said there I wouldn't be the person I am if it weren't for her. So where I am to this point, it's always been her and you know, other people in my life.
Joe's, you know, he's a leader, he's a captain. He's someone that, you know, pushes everybody around him, so it's great to have him back.
Just how did you feel about the offensive performance tonight?
I mean, whenever you score 37 points, you're pretty pleased with how the offense played. So yeah.
And just the running game, Kimani went over for 100 yards again. I feel like you guys were really able to impose your will there in the second half. Just how did you feel about the running game?
I think all the backs did a great job. You know, really taking what was presented to them, and you know, we really felt like that was a strong suit for us today, and we were pleased with the result. So.
How do you feel like you guys did against the Viking blitz?
I mean, we're gonna have to look at the tape and, you know, see how we did. But whenever you score 37 points, you think you did pretty damn good. So, yeah.
It seems like Justin thrived against the blitz, like he did it last game against the Vikings too.
Yeah.
What allows him to be so good with that pressure?
I mean, he's really versatile. I mean, he can thrive in any environment against any defense, and we know that, so it makes our jobs easy.
How big of a momentum builder is this for you guys to come back, you know, starting the season so strong and these last 4 weeks being a struggle? Do you feel like this could be the game that can bring you guys back up again?
You know, we always felt like we were only one play away, you know, a few mistakes away. You know, we finally put a game together where, you know, we didn't shoot ourselves in the foot, and we were able to go out and, you know, score well. Defense held them pretty well, and we got the win we needed. Yeah.
Do you feel like you guys are connected once again, you know, on defense and offense, and everything's working?
You know, I never felt like we were disconnected. You know, we were all, you know, playing for each other, you know, trying to get it done, but just too many mistakes. Execution wasn't there in previous weeks, but it all came together today.
How big was this win for you guys tonight?
All the wins are big, but trying to bounce back from that Sunday loss, this was huge. It was huge for us, but just got to get everybody healthy and get ready for the next one.
How big was it to just come out with all the energy you guys did from the jump and just continue it throughout the whole game?
Yeah, I mean, it's what we kind of talked about it, but it was time to put the action to it and not do too much talking, but go out and actually put the energy behind the football and the run and the pass. And so, that's what y'all seen tonight.
You said that 12 snaps wasn't enough for you, that you needed to kick it up.
Yeah.
The coaches trusted you tonight. You got a sack, and you were very instrumental in helping that defense. Just for the coaches to trust you like that, what does that say about their trust in you?
Man, it's huge, man. From top to bottom, man, they trust me to go out there and try to play dominant football, even though the situation is the situation. But it's not what happens to you; it's how you handle it. And so I try to give the guys my all.
What was it like? What was the boost like of getting Joe all back tonight?
Man, it's huge, man. When you got a special player like Joe on that left side protecting 10, man. I don't think anybody on that side touched him all night. Seen him kind of get rolled up a little bit towards the end, but he's a warrior, man. He's a special player. He's young, but he's tough and he's a dog.
A couple different guys were able to get after the quarterback. Just what allowed you guys to be so successful in putting pressure on Wentz?
Say that again?
Just what allowed you guys to be successful to put pressure on Wentz? It seemed like a couple different guys were getting after the quarterback.
We had a great plan, but ultimately it was a decision that we made as a group and as a defensive line. We knew what we needed to do, and not talk about it, but be about it, and actually put some pressure on this guy, even though we know he had 18 and 3 to throw to tonight. And so I'm not sure how many passing yards they had, but we also knew that we were going to start with stopping the run.
The smile on your face, I think you know why. Your first career touchdown, just what did that moment mean for you?
Oh, it means a lot. You work your whole life just to get to this level first and foremost, and all I can really do is thank God for it. That's the first thing that really came to my mind, is just thanking God for this situation, for laying out my life plan in front of me and allowing me to have this moment. So, huge moment for myself, but also a huge moment for God. I want to get a grace to him, of course.
Obviously, with Justin as your quarterback, he's going to move around. He's going to move in the pocket. Just what did you see from him, and when you saw the ball, just what was on your mind?
First I'll catch it. And, with Justin, he's so dynamic. He's able to move out, in and out of the pocket, and he always keeps his eyes up, always looking for open receivers. So I just, played, made sure I stayed in his vision, and just got open and made the first one.
When you saw your teammates running up and giving you a high five and hugging you and everything, what did that mean for you?
That means a lot, man. Those guys, they seen earlier in the game. Could have had a chance earlier, but they've been seeing it. They've been seeing the hard work I put in. We all put in a lot of work, and we all get excited whenever somebody scores or whenever somebody has a big play. So it's nothing new.
You've been able to kind of get in, not really involved, I guess, in the receiving game, but you've been a big factor in the blocking. Just how much pride do you take in that?
I take a lot of pride in it. That's how I get on the field, and that's how I stay on the field. So that's gonna be able to. If that's gonna keep me on the field, that's gonna keep me on the field. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a lot of pride in, and I'm gonna work at it each and every day.
And how do you feel like you progressed in that aspect since you've been
I
here?
feel like I've progressed really well. Especially coming from offense in Ole Miss, coming out of college where we don't really do too much run blocking on the perimeter, to be honest with you. And just be able to come here and be able to, be really good at it, be able to get better at it each and every week, that's huge.
So, Tuli, how important was it for the psyche of this team to get back to your winning ways just 4 days after that game against Indy?
Yeah, man, we was excited, man. After a loss like that last week, man, we was happy to have a Thursday. We didn't have to wait too long to play another game, man. We took advantage of it. We had fun, and that was the best thing out there, the best thing to happen,
What'd you guys do tonight defensively that really set the tone from the beginning?
Man, I think we got after the quarterback. I think we did a good job getting after the quarterback, and that's shout out to K-Mac's leadership. He led us out there. We talked a lot throughout the couple days that we had, and we had a good third down game plan, and we went out there and executed.
40% of his dropbacks, you put pressure on Wentz. Is that pretty much where it begins? Pressure the quarterback?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, man, that's what we want to do. We want to affect the quarterback as much as possible, you know, every game, every down, and we're just looking to stack, you know.
What about just holding them under 10 points? I mean, that's a pretty good defense in the NFL to hold a team like that.
Yeah, for sure. We want to do that consistently, you know. It's not enough. It's never enough, you know. We'll keep getting better, and we're looking forward to next week.
Were you comfortable when you just first got here, or did it take a little bit of time?
I think it took a little bit of time, you know, just because it was my first time, you know, being out here, and I didn't know, you know, how the practice structure was. I didn't know how hard we were going sometimes. But, you know, eventually you just playing football at the end of the day, so you get your way and you find your rhythm.
Had a little bit of juice after that touchdown catch. Lad says he likes the kind of energy that you bring. Is that just part of your personality?
No, it was just a little back and forth, so I had
Obviously, there's a lineage of tight ends here when you look at Winslow and Gates, who just, you know, got in trying, got his ring. What does that mean to you?
Just great to look forward to, and great, you know, people to talk to be able to, you know, try to follow in their footsteps and be where they are.
You scored 2 straight touchdowns back to back. How much confidence does that give you in terms of your playmaking ability?
I mean, a lot of confidence, but I feel like I've had that confidence since the season started. Since I've been on the field, I just feel like, you know, as everyone, you know, that steps on the football field should be, you know, have the confidence that they are the best player that's on the field, or one of.
How important is the blocking aspect of what you do? I'm assuming you want to be a complete tight end. You take pride in that?
Yeah, I mean, we work on it every day in Indy after practice. Sometimes, I mean, you see how the game looked today, being able to run the ball for 200+ yards, being able to play balanced football. You know, and me being able to block and be a part of that definitely helps the team.
And does that help you get more snaps on the field?
Oh, yeah.